Young Obama in the trap, nigga, it's breaking my heart. I'm waiting on that call where they rip him apart. Them hot wings make you fart when they fly through the dark. And them killers like sharks, the way they float through the park. Deep in the dark, deep in the night. Young Obama was a scholar, so it's time to make it right. Hand me them black bandanas, them loud black pipes. 4 tickets on American, it's time to take a flight, nigga. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 on his bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Shout out to them youngins, introduce your false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track. They all free basing. We really love the queens. Holding down the kings. Loading hot slings with multiple hot wings. Every ghetto scene hit his heart. Hit his spleen in the Chinese store. Pring, pring. I'm the lord of the wing. Hyena hot wings. Respect my kids and my queen. Hyena hot wings. My fam and my team. Hyena hot wings. My goals and my dreams. On the table with 5 trains, the seal's been cracked. They raping, they purging, they loading up them straps. Jamal know geometry, his brain on his lap. Endorse the final chapter, I know we'll be back, nigga. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Young Bacardi wanna dance, she in love with a bag. Shoot a bloody rag with the triple black jack. Young and body count like that. Turn goons into fags. Talk wigs and mountain bikes. They call it shoot a drag, youngin'. Tap the trap, youngin' just like him. Now's a meeting in the jungle. And Steve's in the den, they chose rag and queen. I could still hear him scream. I was stuffed for law. Shooters on they day. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 on his bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Shout out to them youngins, introduce your false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track, they all free basing.
Yeah. Billionaire Radio. Yeah, this is what we do. Welcome to Billionaire Radio. We appreciate y'all. The billions are near. That's why we say it's NAAR. Billions are near. This is a plane ride. I'm your host, Big Arm, the lad with the pad. Over here today, we got Hurt because he got him hurt. You know what I mean? He's my star for the day. He's the co-host. Latif couldn't be with us today, y'all. So keep Latif in y'all prayers. Tell him get well soon. Everybody shout out get well, Latif. You know what I mean? You know, we gonna make it happen. We are the infamous Troll Brothers. We make it do what it do. All the time. That's how we make it happen. You know, if you're new to the channel on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on all platforms. BillionaireRadio.com. Today's show was sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan. If you want your brand to be successful, if you want it to make money, my guy Michael Keenan, he is the guy.
Shout out to Michael Keenan.
You know, he actually is the one making it happen. He made a lot of fashion brands you guys like to wear. You guys like to wear those fashion brands? He's behind the ones such as WESC, Hurley, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and you know, Sean John. You guys like watching TV? Well, his company Wardrobe Styles, 17 shows currently right now. I got more than 17, I'm sure, but 17 shows right now. You got NCIS, Law and Order, Chicago, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us, and all the FBI shows. Just to name a few. It's not a night on TV you're not going to see his stuff. He has a team. He has executives.
He's responsible for all those shows?
These guys is making it happen. Team of executives making it happen. I'm talking retail, fashion, sports, entertainment. You know, they making it happen at the same time. So he has a plan. He follows it. He sticks to it. And how do I know? Because they currently they working on my clothing line. It's going to be out in stores soon. We're going through few negotiations, but he's making it happen. And outfitforyou.com, Michael at outfitforyou.com. And if you have any pain in your elbows, your joints, you got pain relief. You got Hemp Balm. That's that pain relief by his buddy Patty. And on that note, episode 32 on this plane ride, we appreciate y'all for joining us today, because this is what we do. It's a show to make you mad, make you cry, make you laugh. You don't know what you're going to do. Who knows what we're going to say out of our mouth. But we make it happen, What up, Hurt? What's poppin', kid?
Hey, man, welcome. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, thanks for being here. Shout out Latif, man. We're going to keep this thing moving. I was checking out some stuff, man. I be looking up stuff. I be checking out some stuff. And, a lot of people was talking about the Capitol riots, January 6th. Some felt like it was a hoax. Some felt like it wasn't a real situation. Some felt like, they were actors. They wasn't real, And I came across to find out the main guy with the horns, this guy is getting 41 months. So people saying, well, it wasn't real. I'm like, he getting 41 months. He already served 10 months. So what do you think about that whole situation before I really dig deep?
I mean, personally, I think he should have got more time. Everybody in that situation should be serving 5 to 10.
5 to 10 years, you think?
Yeah, to me, it wasn't a hoax. To me, I believe it was a planned situation. Everybody, so half those people wasn't even from Washington. They flew in. So apparently that was a message sent out, and everybody got together on one accord and came through how they did.
I mean that's true, but I think any amount of time is good for that, because it showed that we're at least taking it serious.
I feel like could be labeled as a terrorist attack.
It definitely was a terrorist attack. It was a terrorist attack. But the great thing about it was they did something about it. So, and then they got the other guy. He's doing 19 months. So most of the people are now starting to get jail time. But I want people to know that was a real serious situation, and the boy Trump couldn't save him on that one.
I mean, he sent them out. He knew he couldn't save him, and what blew my mind about some of it was most of those people was like military and doctors and
definitely was military. Even
Navy people was
even the guy that was leading the rebellion, who they say the guy with the horns that we all seen with the face. They said he was the main guy. That's why he was he got the most time so far. But he actually was ex-military. So he got kicked out like 2 years.
That's amazing to see what what's yeah.
They was still the whole thing with January 6th, to me, I felt like it was something that America have never seen before, and I think it opened up all our eyes to show that sometimes we gotta pay attention to things that we don't think is a big deal, because nobody was taking it serious when they was at the Capitol. Nobody was taking it serious, and
yeah, they didn't take it serious because they planned the attack. So it was no reason for it to be security there. It's normally heightened security on a normal basis, right?
I was just like, I was surprised. I was surprised, but the only reason why he got jammed up, because he pretty much lied and said that they let him in, but they found out that he broke doors, broke in. So, and he actually, like you said, he was one of the main ones. And
it was multiple ways that they got in, because they saw on camera that it was a guy leaving out, and he let most of them in.
Right. And how about another guy was R. Kelly's cellmate?
What you mean?
The other guy that got locked up. He was R. Kelly's cellmate, locked up with R. Kelly.
Wow.
He got 19 months, but he ended up being locked up. Can you imagine being locked up with R. Kelly?
No.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't. I really couldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Being
That would be a
locked-
funny conversation we have.
It's like, I stormed the Capitol, and you did what you did.
Right. And they put us together. Chances of that.
That was probably done on purpose, though.
I mean, yeah.
They probably thought he was going to say something to him. You know, I think the whole R. Kelly kind of is quiet right now, but I think it's going to come back because he pretty much said he hired the guy, he hired the attorney, the guy Bill Cosby out. So he felt like, you know, you think R. Kelly's innocent?
Wow.
I might as well just start that because I'm seeing some people saying that they don't really know.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I don't think he's innocent, but I still like his music.
So what's the difference between R. Kelly and Epstein? Besides their skin color.
They got tape on Epstein, like they do R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, right now there's a documentary on I think on Hulu. It is with Justine, his girlfriend. She's pretty much telling all, but she had to go to court and testify. I guess this is part of him killing himself, but they they stormed his whole island. They stormed this whole island, and when they stormed his island, they found all these tapes and things. So,
oh well, yeah.
I mean, you know, just I feel like it's all crazy. I feel like it's really crazy, and I feel like it shouldn't take this long.
Which one, on R. Kelly or Augustine?
I think R. Kelly is crazy too because I can't listen to his music no more.
Why?
Because you know, music is inspirational. So a lot of times when you listen to music, it's inspired by something. So with him now, I understand what he was inspired by. He was inspired by.
But when I'm listening to any music, I'm putting myself in that situation. Like as if I'm R. Kelly, I'm not imagining him with a little girl or whatever. I'm imagining me with a woman.
Yeah, but that changes when you listen to the music. You know the actual truth behind it. It's like you remind me of my Jeep for "It's Nothing Wrong with a Little Bump and Grind." You know, when we first heard that song, "There's Nothing Wrong with a Little Bump and Grind," we never thought of it like, "Yo, ain't nothing wrong with it."
No, so that's like, so you don't like movie stars. You don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger because you know that is all crap.
Allegedly.
Movies are fake.
Yeah, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, what did he do wrong? I don't know. I must have missed that. Hey, wasn't he governor or something?
He wasn't even. No, listen, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he wasn't. You know, he's not nobody though. He's not nobody. He's just a regular person. He can't fight. He can't climb the walls. He's not a Terminator.
I don't believe that.
What I'm saying is,
I don't believe that.
It's fake.
No, I don't believe that. Arnold Schwarzenegger was like,
It's fake.
he was Mr. Universe, Mr. Olympia. What we talking about?
It's still fake though.
I think every Mr. Olympia can fight.
No, people with muscles don't mean that they can fight.
I think the Mr. Olympians can fight though. I think they different. They
just,
special.
They just strong. They take a lot of stuff.
I think it's hard to
help
beat.
them get there.
All right, but I think they can fight. Yeah.
Talking to Mike.
Yeah, it's a
Pause.
microphone. Yeah.
Wow. You heard me? Got me on camera saying that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because you
That
got
is crazy.
We know. Yeah, you got. That's what I was saying. You got to
edit that.
You got to adjust it, man. This is all live.
Holy tomatoes. Yo.
You got to break it. You got to break it up. But listen, so crazy. Everybody talking about Kyle Rittenhouse.
Right.
We got to dive into it. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Okay.
And that's because I told everybody what was going to happen. Y'all didn't like what I said. I explained that was going to happen. I said the 17-year-old when he did it.
Oh, I wasn't here. What happened? You gotta freshen me up on that.
I was like about two shows ago.
Oh, I saw 2 shows ago.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But pretty much, I told everybody what was going to happen with the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. You know, and people were upset right now. I can't figure out why everybody's so upset. That's the part I can't figure out. Why is everybody upset? Because
Have you ever? My bad. Go ahead.
No, go.
Have you ever done something?
I've done a lot.
All right, okay. Have you ever?
I've done a lot.
What I'm saying is, like, people have done lesser crimes and have done actual time and was convicted for, you know, a charge. Most people can't carry their gun. I know you can't carry a gun. I know all the laws are different, but there's no way I can carry my gun to a rally. right? Regardless if it's open carry state there or not. You take your gun there, a loaded weapon. I mean, what's the chances of you not shooting it?
Very high, because there's a lot of protests with guns. That day, there was a whole army of people with guns.
So if it's a million people out there with guns, I got an M16 AR, whatever he had, right? Somebody else got it. I'm for certain I'm shooting that night.
Nah, you're not shooting. You're not shooting. You gotta understand. So
why take it then?
So you live in the East Coast, right? So we can't think about what goes on in the West Coast and the Midwest.
True.
Pretty much, I would say more the Midwest. Their gun laws is different. It's legal to walk to the store with a bag of chips with an AK on your shoulder.
So okay.
So they're walking around with guns.
True.
He was from Illinois, which was interesting, right? So he was 30 minutes from Kenosha, pretty much, right? He shot down there with his AK. It was legal. He's 17 years old on top of that, you know what I mean? So he's 17. So, of course, you can't try him as an adult yet. He's 17, right? But he goes down there. He doesn't get into any altercation while he's there. Toward the end of it, when he was leaving, that's when the altercation happened.
He was leaving because he started shooting people. It's time to go there.
It might have been, he might have caused it to end, but
it wasn't no might have. He did.
He caused it to end.
The videos I seen, the little dude with the bald head, the one he killed, the first guy I saw him shoot.
That's Rosenbaum. That's what they call Mr. Rosenbaum, 30-year-old guy.
Okay, Mr. Rosenbaum.
And they, rest in peace to him. They said he wasn't a nice guy. That's what they were saying.
That don't mean he was supposed to die.
That's the one that was tussling him with for the gun.
Listen.
One of them tussling him for the gun.
He wasn't from that city. So if I'm Rosenbaum and somebody that I don't know is in my city with a gun, I'm saying stuff too. I'm in his ears just as well as Rosenbaum was.
Yeah, but but you understand they was attacking him and throwing things at him.
Yeah, because he's out there with a military rifle.
No, he had a whole team with him. He had a whole team with him.
And to piggyback on what you said about the West Coast, yeah. So if I'm in the West Coast, right?
Let's just say Midwest.
Let's say the Midwest, the West Coast, however you want to do it. The time is different, right? So over there, opposed to over here, they more trigger happy. They carrying M16s. They showing you they carrying. So which means they more opposed to shooting them more than we will. We carrying concealed weapons. These dudes is carrying they got guns with belts around their back. So you know somebody's shooting. Those guns is not for hunting. You can buy them and say, oh yeah, I'm hunting with this M16. Nobody hunts with those. I don't know.
All right, so you gotta understand how the law works though, right?
No, I get the law.
Okay.
It's screw you, complexion for the protection. That's how the law go.
Sometimes I believe that's true.
Most of the time. All the time.
In this case, you really can't say that because it was all the same complexion that got killed.
So you almost sound like you pro what's his name? Rittenhouse. You pro Rittenhouse. That's what it sound like.
Hey, you hear Rittenhouse? He said he's for Black Lives Matter. You hear him say that?
And he also threw up the Proud Boys sign too.
I don't know what he did, man. I don't follow that stuff. But listen,
you can't know one thing and not know them all. You gotta know everything. You gotta know everything.
I gotta know. I can pick and choose though.
No, sir.
I can pick and choose.
Not in this situation because I know it's sensitive to me because I know, man, I got hounded for way lesser
all right
stuff than that.
Here's my point with the Rittenhouse thing. My thing is this:
he didn't get convicted.
Self-defense, right? Now you got a scared boy who's not about that life. That got exposed.
Hold on. Go ahead. You're right.
That he got exposed, right? He's not about that life. So you gotta understand, self-defense is hard to prove. It's hard to prove that it wasn't self-defense. He said he feared for his life. It was kill or be killed. That's how he felt. He felt like if the guy was tussling for the gun, he would have got it. But my other point is that a lot of us, when we were 17 years old, we did a lot of dumb things. We were young.
We didn't carry those M16s.
We had brothers because we didn't live over there. If I lived over there, we probably would have had one. But you gotta understand, all the cops are there. They all got guns. Nobody's getting arrested. The way the law works is I can't arrest you until you do something with it. Pretty much.
He walked past the police after he didn't shot 4 or 5 people. Ain't nobody did nothing to him.
The cops didn't see him do it.
Man, he walked over to him like, arrest me. They was like, go on home.
Yeah,
we'll get you later.
That's how the law works. They got to prove what happened. But
No, that's how the law works. But if you was me, that wouldn't happen that way.
all right, so let's talk about
Swiss cheese.
But okay, you feel like it'd be Swiss cheese?
I would have been Swiss cheese.
The thing is this: the lawyer that defended Kyle Rittenhouse, he did a great job, right? The prosecutors, they
did a
didn't do
horrible
good
job because it's a video with Kylie. Okay?
No, but what I'm saying, he defended him.
Listen to what I'm telling you. You were saying Kyle not about that life because they called you and told you that. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a video of Kyle Rittenhouse, all right, talking big stuff to this girl. This is prior to the shooting.
When he's around a bunch of people, he's not doing it by himself.
He's still acting like that's what he was. That's what he was.
But he's like a coward, though. You understand?
We don't know he a coward because right now he performing like he not. So nobody got a chance to pull his card. So when they did, he bust his gun.
See, the reason why he got off, and this one, I'm getting to the point because y'all don't understand.
No, we
what
know
happened.
why he got off. Huh?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why he got off.
Even Bill Cosby. Hold on. Bill Cosby did time for something that happened when you was like 9.
Hey,
see what I'm saying?
I'm not going to compare. Listen,
what I'm saying is the law.
Sexual
assault.
Sexual assault
I'm not
is a different thing.
Wait, what I'm saying?
Bill
Sexual
Cosby is
assault.
sexual assault.
Sexual. You just said something about R. Kelly. That's the same thing. Sexual assault. They both did.
R.
the same.
Kelly was
Sexual
20
assault.
minutes ago.
But what I just remember something. Bill Cosby did time for something that happened. If it did happen, 68. My man actually killed somebody today. Yes, however long ago it was.
It wasn't 1968.
What I'm saying was it was forever ago.
No, it really wasn't. All those.
I wasn't born when it happened.
All of those were past the statute of limitation. They got the most recent one, and that was the one from Temple University. That's the only one that they got. But listen, to understand, this is what happened with the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. The prosecutors, they went after the strategy to make him look like he was a werewolf, right? And had they not did that, it might have been a different outcome. They made it look like he was this werewolf. He was this bad guy. He was just shoot 'em up, bang bang guy. He was just a killer out there to start some trouble.
He was.
That was their testament. That's how they came at it. And see, that's where they messed up at because now the defense got to prove is that my client is not that way, and it wasn't that way. So now that was a problem.
Bro, he is the same as the dudes in the Ahmaud Arbery case. Who are you?
How do you dance around like that?
I'm not dancing. I'm
Ahmaud
sitting
Arbery.
down. Listen to what I'm saying. You ain't even let me dialect a second. You hear me?
I'm letting you, man.
What I'm trying to tell you is this: if he going around like he's the police, that's what I'm saying. He trying to protect and serve other neighborhoods because I'm protecting the stores. That's what he was going by.
It was a whole bunch of them. He wasn't by himself.
We talking about him because he did the shooting. We ain't talking about everybody else. We talking about him. That's what I'm saying. He did the shooting, right? He went around acting like he was the neighborhood police, okay? Which he wasn't. Not even from that city, state, whatever you want to identify. Same with the dudes with the Arbery case. They trying to arrest him. How, you not gonna let nobody arrest you? Who are you? Who are you? Don't touch me.
Well, again,
that's all I'm saying. I wasn't dancing. I was sitting down.
You're in the East Coast, so
that happened in Atlanta.
We don't have that citizen arrest thing here that I know of. So that's what they had going on in Georgia.
That's the East Coast, ain't it? Damn,
yeah,
East Coast,
they
South?
call it the South though. Like they don't really consider the East Coast.
Same time zone as us though.
Definitely the same time zone.
That's East Coast.
But they call it the South though. They definitely call it the South. But that's all those are different situations though.
No, I was just comparing to how they both went around acting like they was neighborhood police. They not. You Kyle Rittenhouse, and you the 3 people, whatever their names is. You see what I'm saying? That's not. You can't do that.
He wasn't trying to arrest nobody. You're funny, man.
How? They both. Well, who? Kyle Rittenhouse? He was supposed to be protecting the stores. That's what he said. What was this? Live that night. That night he said, I'm here. I'm protecting the stores. There's stores down here. So what was his reason to be down there? Why was he there?
All right, so this is what you gotta understand, right? You got 3 type of people that go to these protests.
Me.
Got 3 type. Y'all know I didn't answer because he didn't make any sense. But listen, you got 3 type of people that go to these protests, right? And you got the ones that go there to peaceful protests. They go there. They you know what? I'm going to this protest. I'm gonna be peaceful.
With my M16, peacefully.
Right? No, I'm not talking about that. I said 3 types. You got the people that go there for people. You know what? They protesting for a justice, for a right, for something that's going on, right? Then you got the people that they actually going down there because they're about that life, right? And then you got the people that just want to be a part of something. They're not about that life, but they play video games, Call of Duty, all these games, and they want to be a part of something.
Those normally the ones with just the signs, screaming and stuff. Like they might be on front line, second line, screaming and yelling, but they for sure won't have no pistols in their hand.
No, they have pistols in their hands. So you never know somebody to not be about that life, but pretend like they're about that life?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got people so just because you have a gun. First of all, I think Kyle Rittenhouse had bad parenting. That's what it really comes down to. He got bad parenting.
She should have been on trial too. She drove him there. They probably had the conversation of what they was going to do.
Well,
all this was premeditated. That's why I really can't understand.
I don't think that was premeditated. I think it was mom, take me here.
I don't think
mom was gullible. To kill mom was gullible, and she's like, she probably said, "Be careful." Most mothers are going to tell the son, "Be careful." I guarantee that came out her mouth. But my whole thing is that's bad.
Most mothers not going to take their son with no pistol down there.
But see, and now she's saying that. See, that's bad parenting because she said if it ever happened, if it was to happen again, she would have never let him go down there. You get what I'm saying? She said it'll never happen again. He'll never go to another protest.
That same thing with the guy with the paint on his face. He said the same thing. They all got the same story once they get caught and go to jail.
Of course.
They all got the same story. Guy with the paint on his face and at the place, he said, "Oh, man, I wish I would have never do it. If I could do it again, I'd tell everybody not to do it." Yeah, because you in jail.
But we all say that when we get caught.
Man.
You get caught.
You get caught, you just sit in the time and laugh about what you did. Like, damn, I can't believe they got me.
But on the positive side, which I'm not sure is positive, what do you think about Julius Jones getting? They decide not to execute him. He has life in jail with no parole. What do you think about that situation?
That's good. I'm happy for him.
I don't know. Y'all probably not gonna like what I have to say about this.
Holy.
Nah, because
holy.
I thought about that. Right.
How long you been in jail first?
Come on, man. I don't go to jail. So
I said how long he's been in jail.
Oh, he been in jail 20 years. 20 years. And he ain't getting out, right?
That's cool.
For a murder that he didn't do, right? He got framed by hanging with the wrong people. I think he was 19, pretty much 19 when this happened. And so here's the situation, right? He goes to jail and he's treated like what they call when you're on life, death row, execution. So we did this whole petition to keep him alive. And I thought about this. Would you rather be in jail for the rest of your life or just die? Because how do you think his living conditions is being on life without parole? You gotta live the rest of your life in a cage.
I'd rather do life.
Yo, kill me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. If I had a choice to be in jail, man, you're gonna die. Now, this is where it makes sense for Julius Jones, though. And if they have a plan to do an appeal, which it looks like it's going to happen,
he got a lot of spotlight on him, so I'm pretty sure his living situation is probably better than it was.
He's still in jail, though.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, you.
He was.
I've visited my cousin in jail, and I've seen lifers, and they're strong-minded, bro. They are. He was moving around. This guy was in the visiting room moving around like he was about to go home with me.
I feel like
he was on a visit.
Man, it's almost like you're like a trophy or a pet for your family and friends to come see you when they want to see you. It's like, hey, listen, if you stay in jail, we're going to come visit you every once when we can. Just stay alive in there.
I don't look at it like that because I have people's in jail, so I don't look at it like that.
Right, but I'm just talking about if you have life, no, you're never going to get out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you're fighting the appeal and you can win it, that's great. But I was like, I was on the fence. I felt bad for him at the same time. It's like I was happy for him. I was like, okay, I'm glad that he didn't get executed. You know, you heard the video when he talked to his mom.
So I'm not too familiar. I seen it on Instagram.
So Julius Jones.
No, but what it sound like, if he didn't do it, man, I'd be happy. Like, he shouldn't be getting life or the death penalty.
So Julius Jones, right? I touched on it last week. So basically, what happened was, in short, he was at a scholarship for football. Bunch of kids, you know, they all played football, but they was, you know, some knuckleheads, and he was 19 at the time. He wasn't with them.
Mm-hmm.
They went ahead and committed a murder. He was sitting there eating with his family. So when they committed the murder, the guy's daughter was there. And so, the guy's daughter was there, and the guy's sister was there. When she described to the cops, she says, "Hey, it was a black guy, white shirt, red bandana." So when they raided Julius Jones' house, they found the bandana and the gun. So it got kind of a little sticky. Get the gun there, you got the bandana there. So, and that's the crew you ran with. And the guy that actually did the killing did 15 years and said he was the driver. And then when he got out, he bragged and said he framed him. That's why they try to put it back and bring it back into court now, because the guy's coming out. There's all these information coming out. That's why everybody was saying we know he's innocent. But
statute of limitation up, right? That's why he started talking. The guy.
no, he did his time. He did 15 years.
Right,
He took a plea deal.
Yeah,
He took a plea deal, but it's a messed up situation.
sound like it.
It's horrible. It's horrible. So, and the whole thing is that I thought about. I said, "Damn, he went to jail for this, man." And it's like, all right, he about to do. He's doing life, whatever they got the situation. 21, he's on death parole, whatever how they got him set up. And it's okay. You live in these bad conditions. Now we about to execute you. And now up the very last, the governor pardons because everybody. It's a 6 million people. Might be 600 million. 6 million people signed a petition. You know, yeah, all
a
over.
lot.
Yeah, and a lot of schools are storming out and things, but not to execute him. So on the final hours of him being executed, the governor gave a pardon. So all right, they'll execute him.
Oh, good.
But you have to. But the deal is your life in parole. Your life without parole. Life in jail without parole.
I mean, he one step closer.
Well, he may get an appeal.
Yeah, he one step closer. First he was on death row.
And
so
I just
he
feel
gotta
like,
crawl before he can walk.
I always wonder, like, is that really something to celebrate though?
Yes.
That he gets life in jail with no parole?
How you know that the parole life without no parole can be lifted?
What you mean?
How you know it won't be lifted? He was just on.
It's either going to be appealed and he gets out, meaning that all charges drop, or he going to get life without parole.
I mean,
That was the deal that he got.
it's one or the other.
It's a horrible deal. It's a sad deal. It's
Keep
a real
his life.
sad deal.
Keep his life.
No, but
You can still get visits.
I'm getting all the bad stuff out the way right now because I got good stuff at the end. But the last thing, the bad thing, rest in peace to young Dolph, man. That was a real crazy situation that happened. And shout out to his wife though. That's my whole thing. His wife put up $500,000 dead or alive for the person that killed her husband.
That's nice. That's what's up.
And after that,
Salute
everything
to
started
her.
coming out. But I feel bad for him because he said he had somebody that was supposed to protect him. Now I don't condone any violence. We gotta start that. But I'm just saying, if somebody's supposed to have your back, make sure you got somebody that has your back.
Well, yeah.
Make sure you got somebody that has your back.
If you supposed to have my back, I'm condoning violence. Cause don't say you have my back. Damn it.
Right.
Don't
And
say that.
but they found the car.
Because as close as he was to that car, and there was no bullet holes in that junk, listen, they wouldn't have made it out the parking lot, it seemed like.
Yeah,
how close
and
he
like
was.
I said, I'm not condoning violence, but I just feel like in that situation, nobody had to die. And this is why I said nobody had to die. 9 times out of 10, if you're shooting at somebody, they want to run. So if he started shooting, started cutting at them, they'd have ran to the car and they would have pulled it off. It'd have been a different situation.
Yeah, well, they had to drop on him. So, I mean,
No, he had to drop on all of them.
What I'm saying is they had to drop on Dolph. They got in the car and tried to spin, right? And my man said he started shooting, but he just flashed it. Pause. Man, it's crazy shit today. He act like he was close to shoot. He didn't shoot.
Not laughing, but yeah.
Act like
My whole thing is shout out to his wife, man. I just want to shout out to his wife putting the bag up for her husband. If they did that for Biggie, they did it for Tupac or anything like that, we would have found the killers like that. Because as soon as you put the bag up, they found the Instagram, they found the car, they found who they ran with. Everything just started coming out.
It's a different time now.
No, the bag. If somebody who put the bag out for Tupac murder?
They didn't put the bag out, but
Right.
they also
Faith didn't say, "Hey, here's some money here's $50,000."
They also didn't have camera phones and cameras everywhere, ring bells, ding bells, all that.
But it didn't matter.
Sure it does.
If
They have every angle of the shooter.
But if you put
Both of them.
if you put
in
out
the car.
a reward, dead or alive, money gonna come out. People gonna come out. That's what I'm saying. Nobody put out any reward for Biggie or Tupac. That's what I'm saying.
No, they didn't. They also didn't tape the street off to maintain the evidence neither. But that's another story.
All right, the last bad thing, the last death, Malcolm X's daughter died. That's it. I mean, rest in peace to her.
I just read that yesterday.
I know. Sad for that. She just died. They said no foul play, but that's it. No more deaths. We got all the deaths and the bad stuff out the way. So now, now we can talk about happy stuff.
What you got happy?
Happy stuff. Well, you know. But did you watch the Adele special? Do you follow Adele? You like Adele?
She's my second favorite singer.
Okay, so you watched the Adele special.
I caught bits and pieces of it. I did.
Okay.
I can tell you what I did see that I definitely like. Besides her singing, the guy that proposed to us now.
Oh, that was dope. That was dope. But yeah, I'm talking about that was cool. You know what I mean? But the whole Adele thing. You know,
what I saw was nice.
You think it? So this is what I like about Adele. Adele, I think, is the right now is the queen of music.
It's a bold statement.
I know it's a bold statement, but I'm gonna tell you why I say that. This is why I say that. At the time I looked at her video, she had 256 million views, right? So Adele, she doesn't take off no clothes in her video. I couldn't even find her in a bathing suit. I found something in the bathing suit. She was in the water.
Well, she wasn't going to take off any clothes before.
But what I'm saying is,
wanted to see that.
All she had was a jacket. Even her new videos, a jacket and pants, and just walking around, sitting in the chair, and 256 million views.
She has a different audience as well, though.
She's the same audience. Everybody loves Adele.
No. We're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do that?
No, sir. I listen to Adele. Okay, that's why I say she's my second. Rihanna is my first.
But okay, that's cool. But Rihanna got to get naked. What I'm saying.
No, her audience is different. Her music, her lyrical content.
I think Adele hits every. I think once you on the stage with Oprah,
Adele just give you good pain music. She give you a lot of good pain music. Rihanna can give you both and party songs. I don't really get a party song.
How do you put Rihanna and Adele in the same category? I don't understand.
I wasn't. I was just they're not. That's what I was trying to tell
Adele
you.
Adele blows her out the water.
We're not going to do that neither.
You think Rihanna has a voice like Adele?
I didn't say that. I'm talking about as far as you said views. We're speaking off of views.
Well, I was just saying.
Yes. How singing and audience wise.
She's natural talent. Adele's right now in this culture right now.
I'm not disagreeing with that because I can show you my playlist and she's on there.
All right, show my playlist too.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, how you like the new album? You like it?
Huh?
How you like the new album?
It's only one song. I didn't hear. It's out.
Came out last Friday.
Oh, well, I definitely.
You can't be a real Adele fan.
No, I was just watching this show.
You're not a real Adele fan. So you're not a real. You like Adele. You're not a real Adele fan.
We're not going to do that neither.
You can't be an Adele fan. You don't know the album came out.
How did I? I'm sorry that I missed it. Oh no, that means I'm not an Adele fan because I
missed it.
No,
you're not.
How you gonna it's only been out Friday. That's not even a week ago. So I'm not that far behind.
You're real far behind because it came out last Friday.
Today Tuesday.
You're behind. It's all right though. You didn't know it was out.
I didn't.
Now you know. Check it out. It's out. It's hot.
Did you listen to it?
I have it.
How'd you like it so far? What's your favorite song? Don't tell me it's the one with the stars next to it.
Cherry Wine is hot, but that's the one she plays at the
That's the one with the star next to it.
No, that's the one that she's playing.
I mean, it's the single.
No, that's not the single. No, that ain't the single. But I can't even have this conversation if you haven't, you know.
No, you can. You can enlighten me on it. You can tell me what I should look forward to.
I don't want to enlighten you on it, though.
Because I don't think you heard it.
You sound crazy, man. All right.
Tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. I want to know. I like Adele.
You didn't download the album. You don't even have the album in your playlist.
I mean,
you don't even know it came out.
It only takes 3 seconds.
And you want me to sit here and tell you about Adele, and you don't even know about it?
No, I want you to tell me about the new album that you just heard. Tell me about it. You said you heard it. If you heard it, I would have been. If I would have heard it, I would have been told you about the first 5 songs. Because I'd have went to sleep to him. I'd have came here to him. I did 120 on the highway to him. That's just me.
All right, LeBron James. He gets ejected. First time.
He shouldn't have got ejected.
First time in his career he gets suspended he get 1 game suspended, and the boy Isaiah gets 2 games.
He should have got a week.
You think he should have got a week?
Man, he wasn't playing football.
You think he should have got a week?
Bro, he was like the linebacker that used to play for the Giants. He was just running through people.
That was after what?
He was like Brandon Jacobs. He was just running people over.
That was after the incident.
Yeah, after the incident. I don't even know why he got that hype after he was already in front of LeBron. Like he could have did whatever he wanted to do to LeBron when they was like this. He waited till all the people came and then he was like rough and tough. I don't know. I didn't understand that part.
I didn't see it that way.
No?
Nah, I seen it.
If somebody hurt you like that, you swing it from the door. You're not gonna let Chuck, Billy, and Bob come over here and grab on you, and then you want to start throwing people around and tackling people. You swing.
Well, I don't know what was said between those two.
It looked like
in the beginning. It depends on what LeBron said to try to. You see what I'm saying? LeBron might have said, you know what, my bad or something, and then maybe later on LeBron might have said something smart that triggered him because LeBron kept talking.
I don't know him personally. I don't know neither one of them brothers, but he just in that situation it didn't seem like it. It didn't seem like LeBron was the aggressor. It didn't seem like he said anything smart. He didn't even.
Well, first of all, LeBron hit him in his eye on purpose.
He hit him in his eye and his mouth.
On purpose. There was the mouth. No, I thought the
His
blood.
mouth. Oh, that was
the blood came down to his mouth.
Ew,
it
that
was
ugly
gushing
then.
from his head.
Oh, I thought his lip was bleeding too.
Nah, it was. That's how much gushing. That's how much it was gushing.
That's how much gushing.
He hit him one time.
Talking crazy, y'all. But yes,
he hit him one time. I think LeBron did it on purpose.
No, he didn't.
I think it's LeBron's bad boy image coming out.
I mean, no. Why he gonna wait till 3 years left in his career to be a bad boy?
Because he's tired of everybody saying he's soft.
Well, he would have stopped flopping 10 years ago. They wouldn't be saying
well,
that.
see, now he got the bad boy image. He got his ejection.
No.
He got a suspension. Now he got the bad boy image.
Yeah, just lucky break for him. He got his first everything in one night. That don't normally happen.
But it happened, and it happened at a great moment.
I don't think he should have been ejected though.
He had to be ejected
For what?
because it was flagrant. He did it on purpose. When they watched the film,
Okay, my bad. He shouldn't have been suspended then.
they had to suspend him.
No, that comes with a fine, a hefty fine.
Nah, they had to suspend him.
That's
for that.
LeBron James. I thought he was the face of the NBA.
Well, see, so there was some talking going on. I'm telling you, it had to be some talking going on.
I don't think LeBron.
But see, back in the day, they used to fight like Bill and Barry. They used to fight and
Yeah, this ain't
it'd
back
be
in the day,
okay.
because back in the day, ball wouldn't. If it was today's like that, it wouldn't be no basketball. These young boys probably swinging for
Coming
real.
from a Packers fan, huh?
Oh yeah, you know we barely lost the other day.
Wait a
you
minute,
know?
y'all lost, right?
Barely,
Packers lost.
barely lost.
I don't know what that means. I just know what to say.
That mean we lost at the end of the game by a field goal.
It don't matter. It counts, right?
We should have got the interception. They called some. You know what they always do against us. It's all right.
So but y'all still got a good record though. Y'all still got a good record, like the top 2 record now, right? Y'all still
Top 2, we all right so far.
I can't wait.
It's still kind of early in the season.
I can't wait till y'all play Tom Brady.
Tom Brady not gonna make it. I keep telling you that, bro. I don't know why. Listen, I don't know why. If Tom Brady, let me tell you, I'm gonna go on record. I want everybody to hear me say this. If he didn't have those referees, he wouldn't have all those rings.
But he earned that. He earned that. He earned the hell of referees. When he came in the league as an underdog, he earned all of that.
He earned for the referees to just give him games
Yes,
and make up
he
rules
earned it.
and-
He earned it.
That's crazy.
He came from the last bottom draft pick, and now he just started earning it. The refs say, you know what, we gotta respect this guy
Why are we respecting him?
because he's the best quarterback to ever play the game.
That's not true, man.
Who's better than him?
Come on, man. You're not gonna do that.
All right, who's better than him?
See, because you go by championships that make people the best quarterback. That's
All everybody cares about is rings. People don't play. Nobody plays these. Nobody plays the game. Why do you think Barry Sanders retired? Why do you think Megatron retired? They didn't retire. They didn't retire because it wasn't about. They retired. They couldn't get a ring.
loyal to their city.
No, they couldn't
They
get out.
was loyal
They
to
couldn't
their
get out their contract. They want to get a ring. Nobody play. Only losers don't care about rings. People that are used to winning, they want the ring. That's what's all about, the ring.
I understand that.
He has 7 of them.
But in some situations, you saying Barry Sanders not great because he didn't get a ring. You saying Megatron not great. Barry Sanders is probably the best running back.
I said the greatest.
Huh?
I said Tom Brady's the greatest.
Okay, but because you identifying the greatest with Tom Brady because he has however many rings.
Correct.
Barry Sanders don't have any rings, and I feel
Right,
like he's
and that's why Emmitt
best.
Smith is the greatest.
He's not.
Look at the stats.
Oh man. We can do this all day when you talk about sports because Barry Sanders had no O-line and he danced around everybody. Emmitt Smith had a wall in front of him.
That is not an excuse.
It's not an excuse. I'm just giving you the fact.
But at the end of
That's
the day,
a fact.
at the end of the day, you still gotta play the game with the stats.
You still got to play the game with you got 5 Pro Bowlers in front of you. Who's touching you
So let me guess. In your eyes, Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback, right?
right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. No,
Okay.
it's a lot of
Who's,
good
well,
quarterbacks.
who's the
right
greatest
now.
quarterback right now in the NFL of all time? Who's the great? Period. Who's the greatest quarterback of all time? I'm curious to hear what you want to say.
The greatest quarterback of all time?
Of all time.
I mean, it wouldn't be Tom Brady.
I
right
know
off the
you just
bat.
don't want to say it. It's fine. You don't have
No,
to say
it definitely wouldn't
You have
be
to
Tom
say it.
Brady. Because
You have to say it.
I wouldn't make an impulse decision like that. Because it's a lot of good quarterbacks. It is. I wouldn't just go and say, oh yeah, Tom Brady because he got 5, 6 rings. No, I mean, for me, it's not like that. Because he wouldn't have those rings if it wasn't
I'm
for
waiting,
these
I'm waiting for you to
made-up calls.
answer the question.
Oh man, I can't think right now.
Because-
I would say.
so you-
I would say Jerry. I was about to say Jerry Rice. I was about to say,
Anybody but
Tripping.
Tom. Just say anybody but Tom Brady.
no, wouldn't be anybody but Tom Brady because that would be hating.
So
I
who's
wouldn't-
better than Tom Brady?
I'm not saying Tom Brady's not a good quarterback, but he's
He's
not the greatest quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
He's not.
Who's better than him?
He's not. He's not the greatest quarterback.
Okay, we're not gonna go back and forth with this because all right, we're gonna just skip past that because you don't want to admit that he's the greatest. Period.
So
But, you know.
so the greatest need help with his most of his games. Like last year against the Packers, he needed a bad call to help him advance to the next round. Or-
Everybody needs help sometime.
yeah, with your team.
Everybody needs help.
You don't need help from the refs. They not on your squad. They supposed to be neutral.
Everybody needs help.
Man, that's just like the longest yard. You can't win with the refs on the payroll.
Meanwhile, your girl Kim Kardashian, she's back at it again. Are you following what she's doing with this comedian guy that she's dealing with now? The guy Pete Davidson.
No, what's going on with her and Pete?
That's the thing. So she did a thing with Saturday Night Live, right? A while
Oh
ago.
yeah. I seen that.
But that same guy, she been dealing with him
What you mean?
still. I said exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Dealing with like going out to lunch and
Going out to lunch, holding hands, and recently just found a hickey on the side of his neck,
his neck.
left side of his neck.
You sure it wasn't a mosquito bite? Because
Yeah.
or a flea? 'Cause
Listen, that's what they trying to figure out what's going on. They spending all this time together.
Mm.
She's spending no time with Kanye.
Well,
Kanye's claiming that they still married though. He said that's still my wife. It's almost like he wants to work he wants to work it out, but she's moved on. It looks like.
Did they get a divorce?
Nah.
Was paper served?
paperwork? Supposedly, allegedly, she said there was paperwork that was ignored, but he says they're still married, and so.
So who sent the paperwork out? She did. He did.
He was on the show and he was like, I don't have no divorce papers, and but what do you? But would you let her go at this point? If your wife is doing other things and sucking on other guys' necks, you.
She would have never been my wife from the door. Or
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Her past is known.
Her past is like normal.
Is okay. Yeah.
Women sleep around all the time.
Yeah,
they
I don't-
forgot.
They
and
do
when they're
but-
young.
Yeah, when they're young.
You don't never know what that woman did, especially don't give me college. We don't know what they did in their 20s, who they slept with.
You don't know,
Right. So
it don't bother me.
Right. So
I'm not dealing with somebody that I know is
So
a cold
so you
whore.
you say you wouldn't have married her because of that?
Because I know she's a cold whore. I just can't do that. Can I say that?
What's the definition of a whore?
I can't say it on the show.
You can say whore. What's the definition of a whore?
Her. That's the definition.
What makes her a whore?
What do you mean? What you mean? What don't make her a definition of a whore? She was sleeping around with everybody, just about. She was known for taking nude pictures, or her sex tape with Ray J. Like, how does that make you famous outside of your dad being top lawyer? Because that's what she's known for. Now she got a show and everybody follow her and just. I'm confused. You help me understand.
Well, since you mentioned dad, real quick, the guy she's dealing with, Pete Davidson, his dad was a firefighter in New York, and he died in 9/11. So this rest in peace to him. But that's what he had. Yeah, his dad was one of those people that actually was a 9/11 firefighter. So that's interesting to know, right? That she's dealing with him. You think they got something to do with it? Did you got sympathy for him?
Well, because they all work together. You know, the government had something to do with 9/11.
I'm just saying, like, so it's different kind of situations with women and everybody dating. You hear a lot of women talking, right? And I just got to address this because these women like to talk about, you know, I came across this thing, and the one lady's like, well, if the woman making six figures, own property, travels, but, you know, try to say, why wouldn't you commit to these kind of women, right? And the response is like, the masculine male doesn't really care about what you have. You know what I mean? The real man, he's not going to let you, because a lot of women like that, they like to brag on what they have, tell you what they have, and treat you any kind of way. Like you feel like you're their employee, pretty much. You know? So, I like to say that you got to be cute. A lot of times women ain't cute.
Oh, the woman has to be cute.
Yeah. Because women think just because they got all these accolades that people just should be just commit to them.
Yeah, but if you can be cute and have that funky attitude, I'm cool.
Right, that's
I'm
what's
cool. So yeah, no, I wouldn't deal with nothing like that. If you have yours, great. That's great for her. I applaud you for doing that. But I would be doggone if she sit back and talk to me any old kind of way just because her business is more successful than mine at the time. Like,
but that's what happens a lot of times. Like a lot of these women
Never
keep
be the
talking
case.
about, like a lot of y'all women think y'all good women, and y'all really not.
What's the definition of a good woman?
You get what I'm saying? It's like you think y'all. They like to say, "Well, I'm a good woman. I'm this. I'm that. I make this. I do this. I make this kind of money. I do this." We really don't care. Like, you know what I mean? If you ugly, you're ugly. Let's start with that. A lot of people are ugly, right? And they like to talk that talk because just because you're ugly, you think we care. You know.
But some ugly girls be cute on the inside, and some pretty girls be, man, they be ugly as hell on the inside. You hear me?
I mean, that's true, but
you hear me?
a lot of us true men, you know, when we grew up, we liked the cute chicks, man. We would have had a cute girl in our arm.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
We didn't want the mud duck.
No, you don't want no little duck, but you definitely don't want no smart mouth girl neither. I can't deal with that. We can't ride in a car like that. How we gonna take a car trip and she
I don't. Nah, I mean, the smart mouth is not the issue. I just want some of y'all women that like to brag on your accolades to look in the mirror. That's all I want. I want to get that out there because they keep talking about.
So if she was cute, she can still brag on her accolades?
Yeah.
Man, you crazy.
Yeah, if you cute, yeah, you got a leg to stand on.
See, that's why they like that. Nah, we ain't going for that, man. We ain't going for that.
Do you know that you ever heard the term beauty in the eyes of the beholder? You ever heard that term?
Man, I heard of that term, but what that mean?
You know, ugly person made that.
Yeah, that's gonna have value when you let her talk to you like that just because she cute.
I'm not saying talk like I'm just saying
She's
that
not gonna do none of that.
you can
You
deal with
better
some of that talk.
treat me like I'm famous.
It's a difference between dealing with a 6 talking crazy and a
Say it
9
again.
or a 10 talking crazy. Because that 6 and 8, you like, you know what? You a 6. You know what I mean? You can't even digest it. Like you a 6 talking like that, and the 9, you be like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, but the 9 probably don't have what the 6 got. It's in other, you know, she can entertain you better. The 6 probably can entertain you better.
So you gonna take the ugly girl with the accolades?
No, the 6 not ugly. 6 and below, we pushing it. You pushing it there. You 6 and above, you're good. You can actually show her the mom.
But what I'm saying, you're gonna take the 6 with the accolades.
Not if she bragging and boasting all the time. I'm not with all that. You know what I'm gonna do with her? Can I say it?
Man, you know.
Oh man,
I
cause
mean,
hot doggity dog. You understand me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, cause we could get down and dirty too.
No, I'm not saying they even get
No,
down and
no,
dirty. I'm just
that's
saying
right,
that a
that's
lot of
right.
women, because a lot of women think they're good women, but they have annoying attitudes. They're annoying. They nag us.
Check that right off the box.
You
I ain't
know?
dealing with her.
Right. A lot of y'all think it's because y'all have accolades that we.
That's a 4-date minimum. She want to keep bragging and boasting for me. I
think-
turn into somebody else.
I think 4 is generous. 4 date. I think 4 is generous.
Yeah, I mean because I'm
You know.
because she thinks she's something, and I'm gonna show her that I'm from. So yeah.
So it's safe to say that some men cause
Surprise
women
for you.
insecurities because a lot of us worry about how they look.
Say that again. Some women cause
Some men cause insecurities for women because we care about how they look. Would you agree with that?
Well, you just said it.
I did say it. That's what I'm saying. Do you agree with what I said?
No, I was disagreeing with you the whole
Right,
time.
I
I was
noticed
saying
that.
the 6.
Right. So you with the 6 though. You'll
No.
take the rich 6. You'll take the 6 with the 6 figures, right?
I would take the 6 with the 6 figures if we could build together and she not on no, I gotta.
But then you gotta look at her every day though.
A 6 ain't bad though. Especially if she got nice teeth. Ain't nothing wrong with a 6.
But you gotta look at it every 6. Most of the time 6 wear a lot of makeup.
No.
They do.
Well, I ain't dealing with that. Because it's going to be on my pillow. I got to change my sheets.
It's definitely going to be on the pillow, but you're going to have makeup on. You're going to make sure.
I'm not waking up to a different person because I didn't go to sleep to her. Because her face on the pillow. And who is that?
And most of the time, they got their hair, the wigs and all that stuff, to like the hairs.
No. Yeah, see, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing. We can have a few nights together, but we won't build nothing. We won't build anything. We can just. You drink beer? IPAs?
All right, so real quick, man. I don't know. I don't care about the beer. They ain't cutting no
No,
check.
that was a question for her.
I know. But I'm just saying we don't care about the beer. We don't care what she drink. But a lot of these women, they like to say what they don't like. Like I'm a switch gear a little bit. They like to say what they don't like about guys, right? I find the list interesting. Don't know how we're gonna get through this list. But the one thing on top of the list, you agree with, they say women don't like guys with bad hygiene. You agree with that?
Yeah, I would hate a woman with bad hygiene.
But women are saying they don't like guys with bad hygiene.
Yes, and I'm putting it in vice versa. So you, as a man, should not ever be funky. Never.
But all right.
Ever.
So, bad hygiene, terrible. I'm gonna run them off, but then we're gonna touch them real quick because we gotta close out. So, bad hygiene, terrible conversationalist, lack of affection, being broke, lacks ambition, no sense of style.
That's not a man. That's a little boy.
Lazy man, being selfish in bed, being rude to people, and security.
That's definitely a little boy. That's not a man.
Which one's not a man? Which one?
None of that. All that you just described was a little boy.
Well, I know some people with bad hygiene that have women, so
she dirty too.
That could be possible.
That's why the dirt, like, you know what I mean? They find each other.
But the one I find interesting is they said, and I'm gonna close out on this one: being selfish in bed. No woman wants a man that's selfish in bed.
If he's selfish in bed, he don't like. Yeah, so there you go. He don't like that. He likes something else. You know, he don't like women.
It's interesting that that's on the list though.
Because there's no way a guy. It's either he don't like it from her because her joint probably bad. She got a bad joint, or he just don't like. He probably likes something else.
But the one that cracked me up was also being broke. They don't like the guy to be broke either.
You can't be broke.
I think it's a lot of broke guys out here, but they said it's okay to be broke.
How?
Sometimes, not broke all the time. Like you can't be broke and asked to go out to eat all the time. But they say
you can't be broke. Period. You want to know why? Because you could be sitting here right now talking to me, right? And then like you get in your car and no, not you. You married. My man could be like I can leave here and somebody can hit me up like, yo, you want to go out to eat real fast? You want to go have?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, oh no, because I don't got no money. That's lame.
That's a real good point, man.
You
but
an
listen,
adult.
Got to close out, man. We thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Billionaire Radio,
Hit the
sponsored by
button.
an outfit for you, outfitforyou.com, episode 32, and we out. Thank y'all.
Peace out.